What's going on, guys? My name is Cooler01, and we're going to go for another review as Gundam Unit 1 Full Vernier, the upgraded version of 01. So, in the Stardust Memory show, the Unit 1 was made by an engineer from Anaheim Electronics by the name of Nina Purpleton. She is the sole creator mechanic or engineer for Unit 1 and Unit 2. But unfortunately, when Unit 2 was stolen by Gato from Zeon, sheer lack of intelligence, security intel, which they had a spy within Anaheim Electronics who actually knew what the Federation was going to be making as a prototype weapon. So the Zeons figured that they're going to make a Gundam unit that can take a nuke, and they ended up taking it for themselves. Now, the pilot by Ko Utsuraki, who took the Unit 1 to go after the Unit 2. Once Unit 1 was in space, it wasn't fit for space combat yet. There wasn't enough data for it to maneuver in space yet, or data as well. After Uraki ended up denying the chip or the data pack that Nina was going to give to him, so he did it with his own data pack. But within small sheer time, he was able to luckily kill at least one Galug Marine, but the commander type ended up shooting down the Unit 1 because, like, it's a since it can't maneuver in space. But after the Unit 1's been heavily damaged, Nina was very distraught. Once they reached Granada, they ended up rebuilt Unit 1, not say from scratch, but like upgraded. So now it's capable for space combat. I'm not certain about Earth combat as well. Maybe it can do both. So by standards Federation colors, red, blue, and white. For the Gundam, not a lot of red is involved. He's just mostly blue and white on it. You can see a little red on the mobile suit on certain parts of the area, but the rest of it is just rarely just white and blue. When Ko ended up finding Gato with the Unit 2 after the nuclear blast on, I would say, Battle of Ku, not a coup, Jabrow or something like. No, not Jabrow. You guys understand what space station that the Federation fought it took over. After the destruction of the Federation's Armada fleet during their naval inspection, which I find highly irresponsible and stupidity from their point of view to align their ships like they're ready for someone to shoot them with a nuke. But sidetrack is, once Uraki and Gato came across with each other, Uraki was able to hone his skills a bit more from the previous battles he had, which he was able to not say fully master the Unit 1, but enough to help to defeat Gato. The performance of the Unit 1 should have been more, I would say, better than the Unit 2. But with Uraki's piloting training, it's more of like an amateur piloting. But after the destruction of the Unit 2, Unit 1 was very heavily damaged. That's the word I'm looking for. Heavily damaged between the battle by using the verniers on his chest as well, including having a stab from the beam saber to one of the engines on the verniers on its left or right vernier. So, and after that, Unit 1 and 2 sadly destroyed by each other with that small fight. Later on, Uraki gets a Unit 3, which we made the video from before. I don't think I described it that much, but then Gato did get the Zeon's mobile armor. I forgot the name of it. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's go ahead and start by standard weapons for the full vernier. So you got a standard by very Vulcans on the very front of it. Let me fix that, a little screening. You got Vulcans. I haven't shaded the Vulcans on each head. You got 2 beam saber holders. Does not come off, but you can move them if you want to side, or just have them out. Has thrusters in the front with the engine, with the exhaust manifold shows up, on the mufflers, or I would say. I don't want to talk about cars. Anywho, I did not shade that one as yet. I need to get some paint to shade that in. And also by standard Gundam model, of course, you get a core fighter, and I think I made a poor decision to paint this white on the visor where the pilot is. I might shade it black, or probably shade of black or something like that. I was just following from the picture from the from the core fighter on the manual. I did shaded the engines on the thrusters on each side. I messed up on that one in the middle. Also to the beam sabers on here. I'm not very certain if it's going to use it as missiles, but that would be funny. It can. The core fighter looks pretty good. It looks about as equal good as the Unit 3, and by standard beam rifle with the Unit 1. This beam rifle was able to have a kind of like a little beam, not a beam saber, but a beam, I wouldn't say bayonet, but if a Xeon with his heat hawk or beam saber is going to destroy the beam rifle, he can actually use this gap between here and here to actually has a beam saber type to deflect from the heat hawk or beam saber, which you see from Stardust Memory. And also you got this unique shield that Unit 1 had from the show. This is sticker. If you want to mark it or paint it with blue, that's all on you guys. And also by model standard, you only get 1 beam saber, which is this little puppy. So it looks like I kind of not did as well for the first time, so I might repaint it in later on. But if you guys want to paint it to a different color, that is all up to you. By standard, I just put pink. I do need to fix that. So unfortunately we only see the full vernier on, I would say, maybe about 6 episodes, and that would be it. But within that, 6 or 7 actually, I think. Yeah, 6 or 7. But within that is about the end of the current story for the full vernier. There might be a different version. But if Amuro was not in, I wouldn't say in captivity, but more of like probations, he would have been able to pilot the Unit 1 and actually probably stop Gato from destroying the Federation's fleets, nor preventing the Unit 2 from actually being stolen, since Amuro is a new type and they could have used this as an advantage. But knowing the propaganda in the high-ranking officers on the Federation, they choose otherwise. Alright guys, that is going to be it for now. If you guys have any questions, put it down in the comment section, or even have any opinions, go put it down there. I'll put down the GundamPlanet.com. They still have it. I would suggest get it as soon as you can. Not on Big Bad Toy Store, unfortunately. And I'll put down the fandom as usual. And if you guys want to like this video, go ahead and give it a like if you like it. If you guys don't like the video, you can put a thumbs down if you want to. Or if you have opinions for me to make my videos better or at least decent, let me know. And if you guys want to click the notification bell for partial or all, that's all up to you guys. If you guys want to subscribe for the channel for I can't talk. If you guys want to subscribe to the channel, go ahead. And if you guys want to see more videos, I have them down in the video section. I have about a couple of pretty much most of them down there, and I think that is it today. Sorry for all the stuttering. And I'll see you guys on the next review. Bye bye.